Good evening, my lovelies. What it do, what it do, what it do. This Miss Yaakov coming straight from that Spiker Star, aka the Messenger, aka the Virgo Goddess, aka the Daughters of Zion, aka that Topaz Gem Sapphire. Hey, listen, I always have a message for you, but it's up to you to discern what Yaakov is trying to say. Remember, I'm just outside looking into your world, see things that you just don't see, okay? But think this, the name of this is called Losing, Giving Up, and Quitting is Prohibited, okay? Let me just say this. I was watching somebody's live today, okay? And they was talking to their viewers, okay? And I was just listening. I don't say much. I just sit back and listen because I don't cast my precious pearls to swine, okay? But anywho, I was listening to this individual, and he was talking to his viewers, and he was asking them, have they ever felt like giving up or felt like quitting, and just saying all this stuff. And he was just like, it's always a reason to quit, and it's always a reason to give up, and just saying all this stuff. Let me just say this. I'm here as a testimony, and I'm going to tell you like this. Giving up, quitting, okay, and losing is prohibited. Okay, that is prohibited. I don't care how many times you fall, you get up and you dust yourself off, and you keep on striving, okay? You never quit, okay? Your soul is on the line. When your soul is on the line, you got to give it all you got. You got to give it all you got. Ain't no such thing as losing this. No such thing as losing. There's no such thing as quitting, okay? And let me just say this too, right? Because I'm not in the business of trying to convince people. You got people that want to take themselves up out of here. Guess what? I'm not stressing myself or nothing. They want to take themselves out. They have what you call the end of life option act. Option act. Okay, it's called the End of Life Option Act. Okay, they could check with their local hospital or their local psychiatrist and ask them about the End of Life Option Act. I'm not in the business of trying to convince nobody anything. They want to take themselves out, let them. You don't stress yourself out. You got you to worry about and you to focus on, okay? Quitting and losing, okay, and giving up is never an option, okay? You have a lot of demons out here that's trying to influence other demons, okay? Trying to get into your head. And one thing about demons, they feed off of low vibrational emotions, okay? These individuals like this fella that I saw today, that talking about, oh, haven't you want to quit and saying all this stuff. He's a very, very low vibrational demon, okay? They feed off of negative emotions and negative thoughts, okay? You can't entertain that. Okay, if an individual don't want to help themselves, you got to let them go. And again, don't convince them. If they want to take themselves on out of here, it's called the End of Life Option Act. Okay, direct them to that. Like, yeah, they have the End of Life Option Act. You could go to your local hospital or your local psychiatrist and ask them about that, okay? If you want to take yourself on out of here. And they be gladly to help you because they're not going to convince you not to. That's your choice. That's your choice. If you feel like you want to take yourself out, that's your choice. This is you. That all falls on you. They ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. And another thing is this, right? Because see, the individual, when they was asking their viewers, having they thought about quitting and giving up and saying all this stuff, that's because that's what he want to do. He want to do that. But see, what he don't understand is nobody really cares. Nobody really cares because truth be told, nobody's soul knows anybody or remembers anybody once they transform or once they leave this physical realm. So everything is on him. Everything is on you. Everything is on me. Okay, you got to give it all you got in this physical realm. I don't care what you got to go through or how many times you fall or whatever the case may be. Guess what? It's about learning, right? You learn an experience, right? You learn valuable lessons through experience. You have to experience something in order to learn, okay? And whatever you learn, you apply that pressure, okay? Your soul is on the line. You got to save your soul by any means necessary, okay? You can't feed into a lot of these demons, okay? Satan and Baal and Beelzebub, they got a lot of their demons out here, and their demons feed off of negative thoughts because they're condemned. They're condemned, so they out to try to take as many people down with them as possible. You don't follow them. You don't follow them, and you don't pay them no mind, okay? Listen here. You give it all you got. Don't give up. Don't lose. Is prohibited, okay? Losing, Quitting and giving up is prohibited. You don't lose and you don't quit. You stand there and you fight the good fight of your faith, whatever your faith may be, okay? You got to fight the good fight and be in it to win it. I made my mind up a long time ago. I'm in this thing to win it. I took my oath. I made my oath before the sovereign Lord of Jerusalem that I was going to save myself and I was going to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm delivering it hard. Okay, so I'm in this to win it. Okay, and I'm in it to stay. I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm always going to be around. I done seen a lot of people come, and I done seen a lot of people go, and I'm still standing here, and I'm standing for a reason, and I'm going to be here forever. Okay, so again, I'm about to get on out of here. Listen, like I said, losing, giving up is prohibited. My mother was a drug addict, okay? I never got influenced by my mother. Never got influenced by none of the people I went to school with and none of that. I always had my own mind, used critical thinking skills, and thought for myself, okay? I never mingled amongst the crowd. I was always by myself, always. I can name on one hand how many females I hung around with throughout my whole entire life in school because I never had no friends. I used to hang around 3 females, Cherokee, Teresa, and Tamika. Okay, they knew my family and my family knew their family. Like I said, I was always the type of female that be brought home to families. That's just how I am. But anywho, I'm about to get on out of here. This is the daughters of Zion, that spiker star, that brightest star of the constellation. Hey, listen, these people with these negative thoughts, talking about quitting and giving up and all that, listen, don't listen to them. You fight the good fight of your faith and you save yourself. Let them fall into their own miserable ditch because a lot of people is miserable. And that's saying misery needs company is so true. Okay, anywho, I'm about to get on out of here. This is the daughters of Zion, that spiker star, brightest star of the constellation, looking into your world, see things that you just don't see. I'm going.